Lead home, waltz home, swing.
Ronan, you've come from Belfast to be the set dancing teacher at this year's Diamond Set Dancing Weekend.
I have indeed, yes. A long way to come, but sure, I love teaching, I love dancing, I love telling people and showing people different dances. It's great crack. Look at the crowd we have this morning. Fantastic.
And what will you be teaching them this morning here in your workshop?
Well, we're going to teach a dance from awfully the Calayan set, which is Pat Murphy would have taught originally in 1998. Jack Grugan, I think, gave it to Pat, so we taught a lovely wee short simple dance with a few quirky figures, and then we might do maybe the Valencia right and left afterwards, or another more recent dance, the Term and Feckin dancers from County Louth.
Now, is there always new set dances coming on board, or are they kind of not making them anymore?
Well, for a long time there wasn't. It was the same dances, which there are a lot of, but in the past 4 or 5 years maybe there's been about 6 or 8 new dances, and it's a matter of just teaching them. They're not always dancing Céilís because people are unsure, but they're simple enough to do. So at the Céilís that I run in Belfast Castle, or Céilís that I call at, we try to do maybe 6 of the old traditional dances and maybe 1 or 2 new ones, and if somebody calls it, sure, anybody could get up. It's crack, it's fun, you know.
And is there new faces always coming, or is there kind of a decline in the set dancing?
Well, there's a decline, but it's with a small d, but the reality is it's called life, do you know what I mean? When it started, young people say there's not enough young people coming through, but it's the same as it ever was. Young people didn't want to dance with older people, whether it was rock and roll or country or anything in the 70s or 80s, so there is a decline, but not as big as some people think, and weekends and getting beginners involved and making it fun will get more people in.
And do you teach weekly classes in Belfast?
I do. I teach a weekly class in the Duncairn Cultural Centre, an old Presbyterian church in Belfast. We get anywhere between 4 and 6 sets, and then the odd time I fill in for other people and I take workshops. And I was in Milwaukee this year teaching dancing, and I was in Bundoran doing a couple of weekend workshops with lots of other teachers. I'm no different than other teachers, lots of people doing it. And then in the north we would call and get a Firetea to call at Céilís, again just to do different ones, so it's fun.
Gents go in, ladies move on, back to your partner, I'm guessing. Lovely. Circle. Swing your own to finish.
I think if every one of us in set dance community just brought a friend who didn't have a clue and just brought them along, and if everybody brought one person to a Céilí and one person to a dance, all it takes is 50% of those to take it up. And remember, none of us were born perfect dancers. All of us were born with 2 left feet. None of us had a clue, but we all enjoy it, and it's fun and it's crack, and don't take it too seriously.
Lead home, waltz home, swing. Top ladies, chain, right hand.